What up, gang? It's your man Black Ghost 300 back with another video, another reaction video. You did. Today we reacting to more TikTok videos of women and some men on the topic of why women can't find a good man these days. But we're gonna go ahead and get into these videos. But before we do, please, please, please do your mans a favor and go and hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. You heard me? Also, if you got a comment, leave a comment. I will get back to you. It don't cost you nothing. You don't really even have to do it, but I do appreciate it if you do. I do appreciate all my subscribers out there for real. It helps me. It helps my algorithm. But you know what? Let's go ahead and get into these videos and see what we got. You did. Let's go. Let's see what we got here.
I saw another creator say, and I will tag her below, that a lot of women are single because you can't find a man that is better at being a man than you already are. A lot of
You serious?
women are going to think that's a flex, but it is not. It's actually what's in the way of you being in a healthy, happy, sustainable relationship with a good masculine man. And before anybody gets carried away, yes, ladies, you should be making your own money. You should be financially independent. Yes, you should be self-sufficient. And yes, you should be able to take care of yourself just
Yes, that you should. That's really all we want. We're not scared of that. We're not intimidated by that. We like a woman that can make her own money, that doesn't need us. Not only for the fact that if we fall, they can pick us up, but the fact that if we're not together, you don't need a man. Something happened where we just decide to take a break or whatever the case may be, but you can still sustain yourself. That's what we talk about. That's what we want. We're not intimidated by it, but just don't go overboard with it. Like y'all take it to like, oh, I make my own money. This, that, I don't need a man for nothing. I don't need a man for this, that, and the third. Now you're trying to put yourself in our place. That don't, it's an equal balance. We need women for certain things and not just sex. It's not just sex. And we don't need women need men for certain things. It's not just sex. Like women need some men for mechanical stuff, fixing things, fixing cars, fixing stuff around the house, stuff like that. Help managing with the bills and in the rent and stuff like that. But at the same time, we need women. Have that. We don't need women to clean. Like women say, oh, men can't clean. I live alone. I'm a single man. I live by myself, but I keep my house clean. I have to clean my own house. Cook. I know how to cook. I learned how to cook from my mom, grandmama, great grandmother, and granddaddy. And so I know how to cook. I'm self-sustainable in that. Most men know how to cook these days. Most men know how to clean their house. It's more of an emotional thing. And then they say we're emotional wreck. No, we're not. We're not emotional wreck. We do need that emotional comfort, here and there. But that's basically everything, that we want. As women need us, help fix things and stuff like that. Other stuff, but you know what I mean. So.
fine without a man. But so many women are leading with their masculine energy and being better men than all the men out there and wondering why they don't attract men who are masculine enough for them. You are in your own way. And here's the thing, it's not about becoming helpless or making yourself smaller or blindly submitting to or following a man's lead. It's not about that. It's about learning how to be in your feminine energy and allowing yourself to complement masculine energy instead of competing with it so that you don't repel the very kind of man that you actually want to meet and be in a relationship with. I saw another creator say,
That's true. So yeah, I feel that is true. Everything she just said. So I follow on that. So let's check out this other video real quick. So let's go to it. Why am I always doing this? What do y'all think? What do y'all think? I don't know. I don't know. What y'all think? I've had some difficulties. My bad. But what y'all think? You know, do y'all think that's true? Do y'all really think that's true? Men are the weaker sex than women. Bring me back to my point. My last point, last video. We're weaker, but yet find me a woman, find me more women that can change their own tire. Find me more women that can rebuild things, replace an alternator, anything, any part on a car, window motor, change oil. Women, they don't even want to put gas in their car, which I understand. Women not supposed to put gas in their car. But some women can't even do that, let alone, some women can't even move things. You need a man for that, to move heavy furniture. So, point out how men is the weaker sex.
Stupid.
I don't know. I don't know. So, but we're gonna get on. We're gonna get on to the next video. You did. We just gonna get on to the next video. See what we got.
That's her.
Let's see what Broski got to say real quick. Let's see what Broski got to say.
Never find a woman who says men ain't shit who are gonna find a good man, because she's already putting that out in the universe. She's already putting that as her expectations. So even if she sees a good man, she's gonna overlook. Stupid. Or their vibration ain't even gonna match, because she doesn't even believe it's possible.
Superfood, baby. You are what you eat. You think what you drink.
Yeah, I'm with that one. I'm with that. I am with that. So yeah, he's telling the truth about that too. When you say you're not gonna find a good man, you're already putting that out into the universe. So you're already expecting, you're not gonna find a good man. So every man that you meet, even if you talk to him, give him a chance, you're already gonna think in the back of your mind, oh, he's not a good man, so he's not even worth my time. So I'm gonna get what I can get out of him, and I'm gonna go on and dip. But that ain't how it go. You dig? So yeah, women, y'all got to change that train of thought, man. If y'all want a good man, put that out in the universe. Put that out in the universe, and you shall receive that. So, well, let's
Not enough good men.
oh shit, let's check this out. Let's check this other video out. You heard me? So let's go to this video. Check this one out.
I think that's so hard to believe, because you think that every woman is a good woman. There's not enough good men for good women. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but it's actually very equal. The men are having just as hard of a time finding women as the women are men. I know.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
I know y'all think that that's so hard to believe, because you think that every woman is a good woman. I'm smart enough to know that's not the truth. That's the reason why I don't get along with all women, because I know that all women are not good women. And you know that all women ain't good women either. That's the reason why you don't get along with all women. So to think that knowing that most women be having their little hang-ups and issues, and that's the reason why you can't even get along with them in friendship, it would be dumb to believe that they would be these wonderful, great partners for men. No, it's very even across the board when it comes to finding good people. Finding good people is a difficult task in this day and age. People are just not what they used to be no more, in general. A lot of people have a problem with thinking that they better than the people that they've dated, but I hate to break it to you. If you were better than the people that you've been with, then you would have never been with them. You would have never picked them to start with. Y'all were very much equally yoked. Again, if you weren't, you wouldn't have dealt with them. So to think that you so much better than the people that you done never dealt with, you're not. You're not. And to think that it's just all of these wonderful, great women to choose from, and then it's just a little pool of men. No, it's a small pool on both sides of good, great options to choose from. Most are not good options, men and women. I don't even know what y'all women use to gauge the fact that you think that you. I think a lot of y'all is only looks. You only look at your looks to decide if you think that you're a good catch, but you don't look at nothing else. Because when you break down all of the other stuff, y'all be just as bad of a catch as the men, right? We complain about the men that got kids. Y'all come with kids. Talk about men ain't got nowhere to stay. You don't be having nowhere to stay. You don't be having no car. You can't keep a job. Same problems. You be somewhere, you be dating for help because you struggling. Just like the men. Literally same thing on both sides. A lot of y'all just think you're better catchers than you are. A lot of
And that is real facts though, for real. That's she's speaking true facts on that one. I gotta admit that.
y'all women are liabilities. Men getting with you, they're taking on expenses and bills. And y'all know that because you need help. What else could you be when you're dating for help? You're an expense and a liability. But you think that equates to you being a good woman? No. It's bad on both ends. Everybody's struggling to find good people because good people are going extinct.
That's facts though. That's big facts. I ain't gonna even lie. Good people are going extinct. The fact, like, I'm a good person. I can admit that I'm a good person. I've always been good to every woman I was with. As a man, I don't even have any kids, but yet I've taken care of kids all my adult life. And my last relationship, that person, I was with her for 3 years and shit. She cheated on me for the whole 3 years. And I did everything for her and her 2 kids. Put her in new places and everything. And then like now I recently got this one friend. We're friends. That's all we ever been is friends. We ain't never messed around. We went out on one date, but the whole time I knew her, she was, she was dating, she was talking to this other dude. She a younger person. We both are older men. He's a little bit older than me, but at the same time, she was talking to him. But at the same time, she made it seem like, I know they wasn't in a relationship, but she also made it seem like that they was just friends, none of that. Then she started gradually saying that, they messed around this, that, he do this, and the third. Well, over the time frame of us, being friends, she likes to call me her bestie or whatever. That's cool. We could be friends, however the case may be. But just last night. Yeah, well, recently, last week, she came over and we chilled, we drank, whatever, smoked, whatever. And, you know how alcohol does make your emotions run. But same time, she was choosing, we didn't do nothing happened. But we was talking and stuff, and she was like, well, she's still talking to this dude. Well, okay, cool. That be there as that may. Today, she texted me, or was it, yeah, today or last night, it was one of them. She texted me, asked me if she can borrow $150. Now, I'm sorry, we're friends and all. We're friends. I help you out. But at the same time, if you have a man that you're laying up with, that you giving that poem to, that tang to, you need to be texting him. Fellas, how you feel about that? Am I wrong? Am I right? Am I wrong? Comment below. Ladies, comment below too. What do you feel? As a friend who has a female friend who has a male friend who she's being intimate with, shouldn't he be giving her money if she wants to be intimate with him and we're just still on the friend level? She just want to be on the friend level with me. Am I entitled to give her money when she has a guy that she's sleeping with? I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong about the situation. I could be wrong. But I don't think I am. So, you let me know Let me know what you
I was thinking to myself the other
oh
day
shit,
about
oh
this
shit.
concept,
My bad, y'all.
me being in
My bad, y'all. Well, let me know what y'all think about the situation. You dig? So let's go and get into this. Let's get into this other video. You did. So yeah, let's go and get to this. My bad, y'all.
thinking to myself the other day about this concept, me being in a relationship, and being a good man to my woman, which I believe I'm a good man. I think she believes I'm a good man. But just thinking to myself about the fact that sometimes I sit with myself and I'm just like, damn, it's a struggle, a little bit to be something that you never seen before. Like me growing up in a single mother household, and most of the men that I knew growing up grew up without a dad in their life. And so I thought to myself, like,
Same here. Same here. Same here. So I know how you feel. So continue, brother. Continue. My bad.
damn, like it's really truly hard to be something that you've never seen before. I've never seen what being a good man looks like in a household. I think as black people, we get to see the superwoman. We get to see, our superhero, which is our mom. Me growing up in a single mother household, I know like my mom is a superhero. You feel what I'm saying? My mom is everything to me, so we get to see what
Shout outs to all the moms out there, for real. Shout outs to all the moms. Shout out to my mom out there. You heard me? Shout out to you. Not for real. Shout out to all the moms.
being a good woman looks like. You know what I mean? We get to see, like, a lot of black men have in their mind what a good woman looks like because they grew up with a single mother that literally sacrificed everything to take care of their kids. So black men have an idea of what a good woman looks like, right? They have an idea of what a good woman wears, how she dresses, how she moves, her priorities, everything. We have an idea of what good black women look like, but we have no idea of what a good black man looks like growing up. A lot of us learn that later in our lives. And not only do we learn it, we have to learn it through experience. And we have to be that experience to even learn how to be a good man. We have no idea.
Wait a minute. Who are you?
What it look like, because none of us are growing up seeing family. We're not seeing how a father moves in a household, how a father takes care of a household. We don't see that, and so it's just a lot of beautiful black women in the world that's good women. It's a lot of good women, and that's where I think the shortage come in when it comes to women having to choose on the shortage of quote unquote good black men, because we never get to see it. A lot of men never come around to even be that, because it takes a lot of discipline. It takes a lot of self-awareness, because that self-awareness, like the amount of self-awareness.
Like he's telling the truth on that. As far men, black men, especially black men that grew up without their fathers, like me. My father passed away when I was 4 years old. I'm 41 now, so I had to go many years without my father. So to grow up, it's a woman can only teach a male so much as far as being a man. It takes a real grown man to teach a boy how to be a man. That is facts. So it's just not something that we automatically knew. It ain't something that's just instilled in us. I mean, it's not something that we just come out the womb and like, we know this is what we're supposed to do. No. This is something that's taught. Everything that we, men and women, everything that we learn is taught to us. Like back in the day, how women had learned how it was submitting to their men. They was taught that. Like nowadays, this feminism stuff, the women, I gotta go get it myself. I don't need a man. That was taught to you. It just wasn't you just thought had that mind frame. It was taught to you. So with men, in order to grow up to be good men, we have to have good men in our life to teach us how to be a good man. Like you have to have a good man, not just a man, but a good man, because you can have any man. And believe me, my mama done had some guys in her past, I was like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. You
Run, bitch! Run!
no, I'm not calling my mama no bitch, but I'm just saying in a sense, I'm just saying. But yeah, it takes a strong, good man to teach, especially a black man, to teach a black kid, black boy, male, how to be a strong black man, decent black man. So he right about that. So keep on, brother, keep on.
It takes to be a good man is insane, because you literally have to see yourself in every decision that you make. And you have to think about if this is the right moral decision, if this is the right decision to make for your woman, for your family, without no compass of what it even looks like, because you've never seen it before. So it's like, that's where I kind of give my brothers grace as black men, but at the same time, you gotta be on top of it, because if you not, it's so easy to fall off, because it's not instilled within you. You didn't see it as a child in those crucial years. You didn't see a good black man. You didn't see a man bring home flowers to his woman every day. You didn't see a man, taking care of his family, paying bills, taking care of this, taking care of that, going to work, coming back home, taking care of his woman, massaging his woman, all of that. We didn't see that. We did not see that. And then we grew up on these toxic ass movies that emphasize or show or highlight toxic black love. So we're just repeating what we see, versus other ethnicities grow up with real families, with real fathers that took care of households and was a real like we didn't have that. So I was thinking,
Yeah, a lot of us did not have that. My mom had men, a few men, and my mom didn't have a lot of men, because I'll be honest with you. We wasn't giving these dudes no chance, even if she was just meeting them and stuff like that. We wasn't giving these dudes no chance. He had me, my little brother, and my baby sister, plus our little pug that we had back in the day. I miss my dog, Satin. I miss you, love you. But these dudes had to go through us first before you even just think you finna get comfortable up in this household. If you got four of us to deal with, hell, if the pug don't like you, we don't like you. You dig it? Vice versa. We don't like you, the pug don't like you. So yeah, but that's because with the fact we saw what we had our daddies. My dad passed away but my little brother, his dad's he's a hell of a dude to this day. I commend this man, and my sister's daddy. Like, they both took me, because I was my mom's firstborn. They took and raised me like theirs, helped me. But as I get older, my mom was meeting dudes, and some of these dudes just wasn't what that was. So they had to get the fuck up out of there, for real. So otherwise, because my mom don't know why my mom was always getting these. Well, she wasn't always, but my uncle introduced her to guys who he did time with, and so. But to each his own. It's in a sense, but I ain't going for that. I'm the oldest too. I ain't going for that. You ain't worthy of being around me, my brother, my sister, my pug, or my mama. So you gonna have to go on and dip, brother. For real. The hell. But yeah, let's go and get to the next. Let's see what we got. Let's reach out to this one brother right chill, let's see what he got to say, brother. What you got to say? He look a little crook, so let's see what this brother got to say, Let's go.
You can't find a good man because you don't know how to pick a good man.
Bro started out coming out the he came out the gate with it. Woo! Yeah, that's what the brother got to say.
Picked Beat a Bitch Brian when you should have picked Math Homework Melvin. You could have
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
had the family of four. You could have had the picket fence. You could have had the stay-at-home wife life. But you wanted the nigga with the scat pack.
Wait a minute.
You wanted the nigga who's abusive. You picked the nigga with no job. The question shouldn't be, why can't I find a good man? The question should be, why can't I pick a good man? Jordan!
Nah, for real. Nah, for real. Nah, for real. That is facts. That is facts. That is motherfucking be facts. Yeah, they want the dope boys. They want the rappers. They want the drug dealers. You heard me? They don't want nobody to get up and go to work every day. They got that for show money. 'Cause, hey, drug dealing ain't promised. Yeah, you can get some money here, right there, here and there, real quick. You can get some big money, but they ain't promising to later on. Rappers ain't guaranteed because a lot of these rappers out here broke. Broke. And all the hood dudes, you want to do all around there. Oh, I got these switches on the Glock. I got the Glock on the switch. You got the Glock on the switch. That's what the type of women. That's the type of dude these women like. But that's these young women. You know, these young women. I'm gonna show you. A couple more in this in a couple more minutes, but I'm gonna show. Let me see if I can find exactly what type of women, what type of men, what type of women go for these hood dudes. I'm finna show you. I'm finna show you. Let me show it to you. Let me find it for you, player. Let me find it for you. Let me show it. Let me see it. Let me see. Let's see if we can find some. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Here we go. Yeah. Here is one. Here is one. This the type. This the type of stuff that type of women that track hood dude. Women that like doing this. Best thing, what you should do for the real men. If you ain't into like all this all the time, like it's cool like for your woman to dress like that and do like my woman doing this at home or whatever. Maybe she go out and have a little, go to a party or whatever. But damn, you working mini skirts with panties on, those type of.
Run, bitch! Run!
Yeah, I mean, I like that. I'm into that. I like when that turns a turn on, but at the same time, just to see like this is all a woman does, you know. Like, in fact, not just even that. Let's do it even better. Let's find this. Let's do this. Let's find this. Let's try. Let's maybe this. Yeah. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Hold on.
Hey.
Doing well. How about you?
Good. My name.
Stop it. Get some help.
Run, bitch! Run!
Nah, for real. But yeah, y'all, that brings us to the end of the video. You dig? I appreciate everybody watching. You know, please comment. Please like this video. And also subscribe. Subscribe by hitting that subscribe button. I'm putting it right here at the bottom of the video. Also, I'm putting the I guess the algorithm wants you to see this video, putting it up here. But also, if y'all into the cars, y'all want to see my project on my own Predator, please check out this video up there. You hear me? But again, I thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. And until the next video, we're going to rock out. Y'all be safe.